All right. So we're going after the bridge tonight. I have thought about this level quite a bit, and I'm really nervous. We're going to have to deal 20, 40, 60, 86. What is this, 12? So plus 24, so that's 110. 110, and then 124 damage with some shield in there, which that's really not that much. When you put it that way, that's just like 20 swings from Drifter. My plan is Drifter up here, fight this guy and win. That's the plan. Fight this guy and win. With 20 health, that's like 4 or 5 crushing weight charges. So I don't want all of my damage into this guy to come from crushing weight, so I'm also going to play Relentless. And I think that's going to be my turn 1, is crushing weight Relentless. Hopefully he just like comes up melee and doesn't reach. But it would mean he hits this scenario. We'll just have to see. Same thing over here. We're going to do Hornbeetle Carapace and move to like right here so that I'm 3-4 range, exact range from him. And I'm just going to double hit him with Gem. So Gem will get attack for 5, attack for 4, and then we'll switch into melee mode. And then I still have Hornbeetle Carapace, so Reckless Jab is going to be attack for 5 with Disarm. So if I pull all zeros, then he's at 6 health left. And I could go for something like an Icebound Quill's Loss, or I don't know. We'll figure it out at the time. Maybe Changeling's Boon top could kill him. If he's 6 health, this would be the 4th attack of Hornbeetle, so that would be attack for 3, attack for 2. So I kill him in like 3 turns if I get 1+1 and the rest zeros on Gem. So that doesn't seem that bad. Meanwhile, Drifter, if he takes like 3 retaliates, that takes him down to 14 health, and then 2 attacks for 5 and 1 attack for 4 would kill him. So like hopefully both of these guys can go down in 3 turns. Then we just heal up. They both stand by the doors. Drifter will run in, move 1, 2, 3, get a tick back for standing next to one enemy, hit him for 5. Gem will come in and attack him for 3 with Into My Embrace. And I think I'm going to set up the Scarab Flight to have shield 2 when I'm in melee mode, and then I'll use that shield 2 and fight him in melee mode for the rest of the health. So Drifter will do the first 5, Gem will do the next 3, and so that's like 12 health, and then I fight him in melee mode. I can disarm him with Reckless Jab, and it feels like Gem can win that fight. Meanwhile, the Wind Demons will have come down, and hopefully they'll have suffered some from the Retaliate. And I don't really need the Retaliate past the Wind Demons dying, I think. Like, ideally, I can just walk up. Fortitude gives me an attack that pierces the shield, and then the other guy, maybe he'll have taken 2 Retaliates and then dies like Bloodletting or something. That's the plan. That's the goal for the first 2 rooms. And I could theoretically have them done in 2 rest cycles, I think. I'm just nervous about Gem not having enough losses, because I don't think I can split the characters up after that. Because I was thinking about it, and I just don't see where Gem is getting the damage to kill all of these things fast enough. I just don't see it. Because I won't have Hornbeetle Carapace anymore, so my ranged attacks are going to be like attack 3, and then my melee attacks, like maybe I can have saved Icebound Quills, maybe I can play the Reckless Jab Loss, like that's a really good burst turn at one point in time. Maybe these 2 could group up and I could Firefly Swarm if they do something like this. If I could get a really nice Firefly Swarm, that would work, but I don't know. That's the plan. That is the plan. And we're just going to go see what happens. And we might just be resetting here. Hopefully, at the very least, I can get through and maybe just sacrifice Gem. Maybe. I hope that I don't lose Drifter, because Drifter has been very solid. That's my game plan, and if it doesn't work, I don't know. So let's make sure. I need Relentless, and I think I want Unbreakable too. Because I'm probably going to use like 3 ticks of each, at least in the first room. And so I'll want Unbreakable to get extra ticks back. We don't need Violent Inheritance. I took that because my Battle Will had looting or something like that. And I guess I can drop Sustained Momentum for Unbreakable. This gives me 2 ticks back, and this gives me 1, so I would just rather get 2, right? I want to keep Continuous Health just in case there's like a disaster. Because if there is a disaster, I have Boots here. I can go at 20 with no remorse. Use my Boots to go down to 10 to tie the fastest Strike Fiend card and set Continuous Health and no remorse and get a heal for 5 at least. If something goes like really, really wrong. And then Continuous Health top can get me a tick back, just like Sustained Momentum can. So that's my plan here. Gem, I don't imagine I'm changing out any cards. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind having Smoldering Hatred, because I can get an attack for 4 and I can ignore the Muddle. And that would be good in the last room, but I want the Scarab Flight for the Shield 2 in the second room for safety, I think. And then... because, like, it's entirely possible that I just get 2-shotted, even if I've healed up to full. I can get 2-shotted without the Scarab Flight, whereas with it, I would have to get crit, and I can just lose a card in that case. Because I have a fair number of cards. I don't know. I'm shaking. I'm nervous. I don't want to do this. But, like, I have to go now. Because if my characters level up, then the bridge goes up in difficulty. And that's just too hard. We'll get the talking bug. We got a bug in a jar. Okay. Miser's not bad. There aren't that many enemies. 5 or more monsters, probably not. Let's take Miser. And Mugger. Alright, and we're in.
Wishing to brave the harsh, unforgiving.
I'm a little cold, too. I don't have a blanket, though. I don't know why it's cold. It's the same temperature it always is. It was very hot today, though. So, balancing it out. Just hope that Drifter doesn't run out of charges. That's how I could get into some trouble. And also, if it's late move in melee on the Strike Fiends on turn 1, that could just immediately get a lot of damage into the bridge. So I want my characters close so that they can potentially be reached by like the 10 speed card or something. Well, I don't know. I don't really want that down here. I don't know. Let's go. Crushing Weight, Relentless. With Horn Beetle and Draining Pincers. Go late. Okay, that's good. That's low damage. Thank you, Randy. We will see. Very nice. Okay. No leather armor. I'm going to save it for an attack for 5. Because this is like -2 damage on this card. Very nice. Okay. Crushing Weight and Relentless. And now Drifter's set up. I guess I just move 3 shield and hit him for 5. Here, I want to be exact 3-4 range. And I think I want exact 3 because then I'll pull him into me. So exact 3 range and Horn Beetle. And then we Mind Spike into my Embrace. Bottom attack for 4, top attack for 5. 9 damage is like really, really solid. And then here, move 3 and attack for 5. I don't know what was up with the Horn Beetle bug. Because, like, one time when I used it, 100%, it only gave me 2 damage in range mode. But then when I used it in the next, like, 2 scenarios after that, it worked correctly in range mode. So, if it is bugged, then maybe we, maybe we reset this level. Okay. That's fine. I'll use my leather armor on that hit. We hit for 5. And that's decent damage. So he'll go down to 13. I want to save this Frenzy Potion. We'll just have to see how my health does, because I'm getting hit hard. And then here, we have leather armor, so I'm not going to use the stone skin yet. I might want that in the second room. So we hit him. I guess I don't... Well, it doesn't matter. I don't have to pull him, but he's just going to walk up to me anyway. Oh, he wouldn't reach. So it's either I get hit for 5 or the scenario gets hit for 5. But I'm going fast next turn and disarming him. And I have the leather armor, so it's impossible for me to get crit. I think this is okay. Okay, that's a lot of damage into Drifter. We play bottom heal, and we leather armor. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Dancing Slippers don't do anything. We just go fast. There's no initiative difference between 14 and 23. They're identical for me because he has a 9, a 10, a 23, a 27, a 73, a 90, and something else in there, a 72. There's nothing in between 14 and 23. So we'll go 23 and Reckless Jab and disarm him. And then here, I need to heal. Drifter can be crit. Scenario's sitting at 24 health right now, but it hasn't been hit yet, so we will see. We will see. I've planned it out, but I'm very scared. I feel like I have to just prudent preparation and heal. If I'm predicting good damage here, if I have good modifiers lined up, which like we've only pulled a 0, so I mean we're slightly better. The luck is slightly in our favor that we'll get good modifiers. I could attack him for 4 with the top of prudent preparation, attack him for 3 with the bottom of bloodletting, and throw my frenzy potion at him. And then maybe he would die to retaliate. I don't want to use the frenzy potion, so I'm going to heal myself and hit him for 5. And then we can consider frenzy potion. I'm just really low. Okay, that's kind of bad. I would have much preferred, like, he could have gotten like the 72 and I would have just suffered 2 and that would have been amazing. At least I don't have to use my boots, so I can guarantee to underspeed him next turn. Except for his 9, but that's just suffer 2. Oh, okay. So now that I played these 2 cards, I can switch it around. Because he is hitting me hard. So if I go triple hit, it's attack for 4, attack for 3, attack for 4. 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 11. And then I need him to not get a +1 on me. I'm not feeling it. I would need to get 2 +1s, or I would need him to not get a +1 on me. So I need to heal. All right, we got a 0. Frenzy would kill with a crit, or if I get a +2, he dies to retaliate. But I can guarantee to underspeed him next turn. So we'll get hit this turn, and then if we need to frenzy next turn, we frenzy next turn. Here we're fine because we just disarmed him. Heavy sword and the horn beetle makes it attack 6, which Okay, Jim showing Drifter how it's done. Never exit a room with loot tokens. Alright. I'm not nervous for Gem now. Okay, that's really good. That's really, really good. Okay, we survived that. Okay. I'm in melee mode, so I switch to ranged, but there's nothing for me to attack with drag down. So the only way for me to switch to range right now would be to play Changeling's Boon. Now, if I do play Changeling's Boon, I get another crit in my deck, which could be really huge. Like, going into this guy, I would only have 2 crits in the deck, though, because this isn't a shuffle. But still, having that extra crit could be really nice. Also, I can turn this dark into light, and I can keep it as light, and I can use light to stun with Reckless Jab. Or potentially turn it into fire to get a good Firefly Swarm. I think I'm going to Changeling's Boon. This is only my second loss. 2 losses is fine on Jim. They're both in melee mode, so it doesn't matter which mode I lose a card from. Here's where it matters, but I go as fast as possible. I can boots to underspeed is 10. Dang, but I don't have an attack 5 left. So I just do a default attack for 2. I can do Vile Assault. No Remorse, I can default attack for 2. Vile Assault, I can move 2, heal 2. Okay, that's fine. Don't need the boots. Oh, no. Okay, we have to Frenzy Potion. Because, yeah, even with heal 2, he kills me with a 0, so we have to Frenzy Potion. That's not good. Oh, come on. Oh, we really could have used that last turn. Okay. That's fine. We got Mugger. We killed him and picked up his loot. We Changeling's Boon to switch to range. We get the Bless. And we do nothing here. Maybe now that I have this light, maybe I don't need to. Dude, Gem is awesome. Why did I ever doubt Gem? Okay, we just move closer to the door. No. Not with Selfless Offering, because I don't want to switch to melee. We move closer, and we regenerate. You had the funniest lucky dice happen yesterday. Crit +1 bless. Ugh. No. You did it not at advantage? My friend was telling me the other day, like, I always like to pair lucky dice with the glancing potion, but my friend was telling me about the goggles that turn any negative or miss modifiers into a 0 instead. Because I always had thought that those were kind of like a trash tier item, but they pair really, really well with lucky dice. That's so depressing, though. You missed out on like 30 some damage. Crit Bless is the absolute dream with lucky dice. Can I just set this to like auto set light? Okay, Unbreakable. Oh, I have like no ticks left. Was that only... Okay, I can get one more with continuous health. And then we just buy time. I'm just gonna play Scarab Flight after. Okay, 4 Crushing Weights isn't too bad, because I'm probably planning on getting 1 back when I move next to the Strike Fiend. I hit the Strike Fiend 1 time, that'll put me back at 4, and then I hit each of the Wind Demons once, and the other ones die to retaliate, is the plan. So we'll just do none of this right now, we're just healing from Regenerate. You won the scenario at least, that's good. Long rest. Long rest. I need move. Maybe I don't need continuous health, because I do think stamina is going to be an issue here. So I think I drop continuous health. I can use it to get a tick back, which is nice. but I feel like I want everything else more. And then here I'm pretty full. I've lost 2 melee cards, which means I'm 5 melee cards, 7 ranged cards. So I can lose one from either. And I probably would want to lose a ranged card, right? Hornet Stinger can at least give me that disadvantage. I want Reshape the Guys to heal up after finishing this room, but maybe that's the card that goes. I don't know what else I would drop. It's either Reshape the Guys or Hornet Stinger. But do I really want to go down to just 4 melee cards already? Okay. We're not going yet because we're going to set Scarab Flight. So that we can win the 1v1. And then here I can just heal up. Okay, Drifter's now healthy. Jim has ticks, and Jim has shield. So, Draining Arrows, move in, get a tick. Not Fortitude. Well, Bloodletting. We can't get the tick back with it, but it does the most damage. And we're saving Fortitude for the Pierce and the Wind Demons. And hopefully they're moving and pulling. They have 2 of those cards, so it's most likely. And then here, just into my Embrace. We'll pull him in, we switch to melee, and then in melee mode we have 2 shield. Immobilize. Melee, 1, 2, 3, 4, triangle. They're barely not going to reach me. That actually kind of sucks. I would really like to get a Retaliate. I only did 1 Retaliate in the first room. Okay, good damage on Drifter. Move in. My Hornbeetle Carapace is bugged. Because I have 1 tick of Hornbeetle Carapace left. And I'm in ranged mode. It definitely gave me +2 damage earlier. It gave me +2 right here for the Hornbeetle Carapace. But now it's only giving me +1. So I wonder if that's because I switched. Because I switched out of ranged and into melee, or because I long rested, or because I activated Changeling's Boon, or because I activated Scarab Flight. I don't know. Okay, that's good damage into this guy, though. I don't want him to hurt Drifter is the thing. But I guess I have to be next to him on Jim, because I don't want to be immobilized. Oh, this guy does reach me. Okay, cool. I mislooked at it. That's good. This other guy does not, though, right? Alright, first damage into the scenario. 3 out of 24, that's not bad. Okay, the Scarab Flight's coming in huge. Oh, beautiful miss. And we have the shield to block the Immobilize. Okay, so now Drifter. I just go fast. I move in. And I Fortitude this guy and kill him? Or do I want Fortitude to go into this guy? Fortitude goes into this guy. Because if I get a 0 on it, it does 5 damage and he dies to retaliate. I'm healthy. These guys do not hit hard. I'll go Shockwave to get the shield. And I can boots down to 7. I go here, get the shield, hit this guy, double retaliate. And then just... maybe just like a melee hit for 2 or something. Melee hit for 4 kills him. Hopefully we get out of range of the Strike Fiend and he doesn't go at 10. But I just go fast here and disarm. There's no difference between the speed of these two cards. Okay. Got his 23. He's pulling Drifter away. And the Wind Demons are super fast. Oh, that one guy's not going to retaliate. And I can't underspeed them. That's really annoying. Wow. 2 misses in a row. I like that. And an extra shield. So do I just try to kill this guy now? 4 Crushing Waves, 3 Relentlesses. The problem is that this guy just doesn't die to like a... He doesn't die to a retaliate. I really wish I had gotten those 2 ticks off. I want to get the kill because I'm a little low on health. And I'm going to get pulled away. Oh, no, I'm not going to get pulled away. He's going to be disarmed. No, not that. That's the perk. Crit again? Last time we crit on that attack. Am I stuck? Oh, I can turn their wind off. That's really, really nice. Now he can't go at 9 and go invisible. Okay. I guess I can drag him down. I can drag him down and I can retaliate 1 and shield 1. Okay. So I'm good down here. I kill with a +1. Which is not that likely, but it's possible. Up here, I guess I just heal myself and I hit him for 2. Okay. We would need a pretty bonkers pull to kill him, but... Oh, nice. The Immobilize is so good here. He can't double hit and get Drifter too. And he doesn't run away from me. Dang. I didn't get the retaliate, but I have shield 3 for this attack. Oh, it's only going to be shield 2 because I switched to ranged, didn't I? But I still have shield 2 for this attack. And I melee hit. We need crit. Not quite. He dies in 1 more retaliate, though. I think that means that I just long rest, and I do not... he didn't heal this turn, so he's guaranteed to die next turn, because Wind Demons attack with every card. Oh, if he does 6 damage, I'm in trouble. Okay, and we dodged a crit down here. That's very nice. We needed the Scarab Flight. We would have lost a card no matter what, so Scarab Flight worked out. Hopefully he doesn't go at 10. If he goes at 10, it's so bad, because he moves up and he hits Drifter too, and I can't underspeed it. We're just full sending him not getting 10. I don't know what else to do if he gets the 10. Oh, my heart cannot take it. Hopefully it's like the 9 speed card out of Wind Demon, don't move, attack for 2 at disadvantage, die to retaliate, and then he doesn't get the heal. No boots on Gem. No, they're on Deathwalker. They're on Deathwalker and Drifter. Drifter, I could short rest Drifter and go at 17 and then boots if he gets the 10. And I guess I could go at 17 and move 4 with Deadly Shot, move 4 and attack for 2. But that's not horrible. I mean, that's really not bad. I would really love to pick my card, though, instead of it being random. Both of my characters have a card in hand that they can lose, though. I'm just going to bet on the, 80% that it's not the 10. Okay, we have cards to lose. Same. That's so bad. That's my move 4. That is my move 4. Oh boy. Over 1 health. Man, if I had used the stone skin potion on the previous turn, and then I hadn't leather armored that attack at disadvantage, it would have missed the drifter. Okay. This is not bad. We're only at 5 cards lost on Drifter, which means we have 7 cards. 7 cards, and there are only 6 enemies left. We have no move, though. We have, like, a couple move 3s. I need to get Crushing Weight ticks back. Relentless doesn't matter as much. I want to save Vile Assault for the burst, because it's possible that that's my last turn, and it might even be outside of Crushing Weight, but it's still good burst, even without Crushing Weight. Draining Arrows to get a tick back is good. Can I? No. Oh, I have to have move 4 to reach this guy. That means I open this door with Geminate. I open this door with Geminate and I pull him in. That way Drifter can move 3 and get a tick back on him. If the Snow Imps hit the scenario, who cares? Who cares? It's at 24 health. Or it's at 21 health. Okay. Good damage, gets ticks back. Good healing, gets tick back. Is just shield. So I think I drop either Shockwave or Prudent Preparation. Shockwave's move 3, and I'm going to need a lot of move. Is it greedy to go for Miser here? Is it greedy to go for Miser? Alright, we're not going to grab the chest. We'll just come back and replay the level and just run in and pick up the chest and then abandon. And if characters die, it doesn't count. Okay, we heal up. We long rest. I dropped the loot card, right? On Gem. Yeah, I dropped Reshape the Guys. Dang, I was thinking I could get some heal from Drifter, but I do still have 2 Scarab Flights, and I will be in melee mode. Oh, not having that regenerate is bad. Oh, I definitely should have had Drifter heal Gem, because I can Selfless Offering. Oh, and I even have access to fire with the Changeling Spoon. A light buffed Mind Spike could be huge. We don't need Locust Host. Okay. I think we give up on Miser. Do I just go right now? No. 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 I move closer, I heal Drifter. Drifter still has 2 hit points to heal. That won't switch us. We'll still be in range mode to Into My Embrace. And then here, I get ticks back. Dang, I only get 1 tick back, but... And it's almost rest time. I'm taking too long. I really want to send them separate ways, but I just don't see how Jim has the damage. But now the stamina is starting to get close. But maybe just a Drifter double loss at the end will do it. I cannot run out of crushing weight here. I cannot run out of crushing weight. I need Drifter to go after, so we go at 65. Okay. Single target Shrike Fiend. Multi-target Snow Imps, but they're not going to reach. Oh, they'll probably still eat the element, though, and then I don't have it to juggle anymore. I don't have to move from where I am. I can reach. And then this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3 and hit the scenario, and this guy's going to go 1, 2 and hit the scenario, and they'll be standing here. And Jim will do move 3, melee hit the elite. This is fine. It's not much damage into the scenario. Not my favorite miss. We're getting attacked for 5. Oh. Oh, he's a normal, so it's only 3. Okay. Then I'm going to save my Amulet of Life. And we'll see if they eat the light when they can only hit the scenario. Wow, they've missed a lot, but he did eat my light. Man, if it all comes down to him getting the 10 on that one turn. No, this. Get back a crushing weight. We're in range to retaliate if the Snow Imp is hitting. This is not bad. Oh, we're even going to retaliate on him this turn. I was planning on Jim getting hit, but that's fine. Hopefully... Okay, Imps just shuffled, which means there are 5 cards that attack, 3 cards that don't. We cannot switch, so I cannot play move 3 jump. I could play move 4 jump double disarm, but we're healthy enough that I don't need that. Do I have long rest? I could Icebound Quills here. No, I can Reckless Jab. Hornet Stinger, move in, give disadvantage if the Snow Imps are hitting me. I have the ward. It would be double disadvantage. It would be the normal that's hitting me on the Brittle, but he's just base attack 2. I think this is okay. And Reckless Jab can kill. And I have Scarab Flight for shield. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I long rest. Okay, they're not even hitting. And I outspeed. And I just stay out of range of the strength and shenanigans. Zero? No, not that kind of 0. Not that kind of 0. That's 2 attacks in a row. That's 2 attacks in a row. I'm losing my mind. I need to keep movement. I need to get ticks back. Draining Arrows, tick back. Bloodletting kill, tick back. Do not miss this kill, Drifter. Do not miss this kill. 4 cards would miss it. 9 cards would kill. So 4 and 13 to miss. 9 and 13 to hit. We drop Unbreakable. We're healthy. Jim still has stamina. If the Strike Fiend survives, then I can move 3 jump here and hit both with drag down. That's the extent of my thought process here. It's taken way too long to kill the Strike Fiend. I really want to see the 5 speed set an element card out of the Snow Imps. Maybe not really, but I wouldn't be super upset. No, they're hitting. And he's fast and I can't underspeed. Okay. I have ward. This is bad. Okay, but I also have Scarab Flight, so never mind, it's not that bad. Dang. Now I want to hit a Snow Imp. Did I just lose my Retaliate? Yes, Retaliate is gone. I'm gonna lose this. I can move 3, I could hit 5 into the Snow Imp. Crit would kill. But if I don't kill, I'm down to 2 crushing weights. I think I just play the long game. Four crushing weights. Both hits go into Drifter. Both hits going into Drifter is really bad. But I don't have to have both hits go into Drifter. I can move, default move 2. Do I still have a Scarab Flight? I still have a Scarab Flight. Okay. I default move 2 here. This makes me stay in melee mode. I default attack 2 here. This makes me stay in melee mode. The Elite sees Gem. He's attacking for 4, but I have shield 2. I survive everything but crit. And then the normal hits Drifter for 3 because Drifter was faster. And Drifter survives everything, even crit. They're so healthy. They're so healthy. I don't... Short rest. I could double disarm here. Grab a shield and hit the Elite for 5. Drag down is one of my best cards. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melee cards. This would take me down to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 ranged cards. I'm going to drop drag down, but I would love to have that move 4 double disarm in the last room. But Drifter has double losses to play for the last room. And that's my win condition. We need to kill here. He could get 37, and he could get an attack off, but we just need Drifter to kill. Like I can't do anything else. I could move 3, jump over, and I could Hornet Stingers both, and I could do that at 23 speed. That would help pick up the kill if Drifter misses it, and it would set this guy up to die to 1 more hit. But I would way rather... No, I still get there. I still get there with just Hornet Stinger. So now I can go at 23, and now I underspeed their 37. I underspeed all attack cards. Do not show me the 5. Okay. We're safe. Thank you. Thank you, Drifter. Wait. I don't... I'll just block the wound. Because I don't have my amulet to prevent it. I could just undo it because I don't want the wound, because the wound gives me disarm and he's not attacking anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna undo it. Because I don't want the wound. It's just hard to tell. There's no way to tell which one does which, but this one should be the poison. Yes. Poison myself, and then don't skip the ability, and then we kill. Okay. We already lost Miser, so I don't have to fret. We do not have an element, though. I would have loved to have had an element going in the next room. Move 3, switch. Move 2, heal 3. That's a good turn. This is not bad. Who do I heal? Well, the move 2, heal 2 is going into Drifter. I'm going to long rest before I go in, so I'll let the long rest take off the poison and brittle. And then I can just heal Drifter again and move for 4. Drifter's barely going to make it into this room. I think we win. You think it's... I don't know, man. It's so easy for the snow imps to just kill me in like a single turn. Because if it's like snow imps go fast and the Shrike Fiend goes at like 70 and the snow imps get multi-target because they set their own element, and then the Shrike Fiend makes both of my characters suffer 4. Feels really easy to lose this to me. I do have 3 Crushing Weights, which is good. I can just open the door with no remorse, Vile Assault. I think we drop Bloodletting. Because I need the moves. It's gonna take me a full rest cycle just to get down there. I might as well pick up the loot, right? It's 1 hex further away. Yeah, I lost the move 4 to the... You were right about that turn. I should have short rested and used my boots to underspeed 10 and just run down and kill him. I don't think I had seen the 10 yet a single time in the whole scenario, so maybe it was a bad gamble. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 ranged cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 melee cards. Hornet Stinger doesn't do much here. I do have Icebound Quills loss and Reckless Jab loss. That makes me want to keep melee cards so that I can keep those around. So we drop Selfless Offering. I can already switch really easily within my Embrace. Okay, looking at Gems cards, I'm feeling better. I'm definitely feeling better looking at Gems cards. But I wait for a long rest, right? A move 3 just opens the door. The scenario's super healthy. I could open the door and into my Embrace. And then these guys, I feel like it's very unlikely that they're hitting Gem in that case. And then Drifter runs in. I can do move 3, attack for 5, move 2, attack for 5. And we're pretty likely to kill at that point. So I think I just go now. Okay, that's multi-target, but it's also the poison card. So move 3, range 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They don't reach me. So I just stay here. So all that's happening this turn is I'm suffering 2, and the snare is getting hit for 3. This is very good. Is he going to pull Drifter in? I don't think he's going to have line of sight on Drifter. Save the amulet of life, because I may want to disarm. I just need Gem to go fast next turn and move out of the way. That's fine. Hit the scenario all you want. I think I try to let Drifter... Drifter takes on the Shrike Fiend. I want to be able to underspeed 10, so I'm going to keep Shockwave. I have 3 Crushing Weights available. Drifter takes on the Shrike Fiend. I move 3, jump. No. I move 3, give disadvantage. Oh, I'm not healthy. I am not healthy. Let's save the Icebound Quills for the Elite Snow Imp. And so I Reckless Jab here. I can lose, like, Mind Spike to damage. And then I can Short Rest. I'll still be in melee mode. I can Short Rest, and then hopefully maybe they get move and heal here. That would be really good. They just shuffled. There are several things that can happen here that are very good. Okay. That's one of the worst things we could have seen. But it's all fine if Geminate picks up this kill. Zero kills him. I don't have that many -1s. I have a lot of zeros. 1 plus 7, I think. 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 4 and 19 to miss the kill. If I Heavy Sword, it's 1 in 19 to miss the kill. So don't show me 1 in 19. Okay. I didn't need the Heavy Sword. Totally fine. Totally fine. As long as I survive this hit. I have leather armor, though. And I survive everything that's not +1/+1. And then I Dancing Slippers on top of him, I Short Rest, and I double burst him with both of my melee lost cards. Drifter kills here. Drifter. Drifter. Yeah, I know. 1 in 19 is not good enough odds. I need better than that. Okay. Drifter cannot miss now on this loss. It's impossible to miss. Oh, gosh. I have multiple -1s, and I need crit to kill here. I need crit to kill here. Give me the crit. Okay, it's single target at least, so he's just hitting Drifter. Please give me the crit. I think it's still fine. Drifter has 1 more turn. Drifter never dies here. Geminate never dies here. Come on. Disadvantage. Did I not have leather armor? Why didn't it give me the choice to use leather armor? I definitely have it. I hadn't been attacked yet. Not even close. I can't lose a different card on Short Rest now. I don't even have to Short Rest. I Icebound Quills. I hit him with the loss. I move away. Drifter goes fast. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. The Hornbeat on Carapace. Thank you. Okay. This is fine. Multi-target out of Shrike Fiend means he has to go down. Crit. Okay, at least Heavy Sword didn't make the difference. And I run. Please tell me that I have ranged cards. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 ranged cards. So on a short rest, I'm always able to get off an attack. This guy will always still be standing right here, and I will always be 3-4 range away from him, which means I always get 2 attacks into him next turn. I don't have a -2, which means the only way I don't kill is if I miss the attack for 3 and I get a -1 on the attack for 2. Super, super, super unlikely to happen. The only other way that I don't win is if Drifter misses this kill. I don't have any crushing weight, right? Yeah, because I missed last turn. But we missed last turn so that we don't miss this turn. We pulled a crit in the first room, and since then, I've pulled 3 misses, 4 misses. And that miss last turn means that I had 1 less crushing weight. Okay. Okay. So if I lose Mind Spike to damage here, I have to short rest or I'm dead. Well, we have yet to lose a character, but we're about to lose the whole run right here. Because I have to win this scenario and Drifter's exhausted now. If I lose Mind Spike to damage here, I'm in ranged mode. If I short rest with 1 HP and it's either Into My Embrace or Firefly Swarm, I am exhausted. Because I only have 1 HP and I have to short rest. Which means my only hope to win here is to lose 2 melee cards. Which means that I cannot switch. That means that I can't. Well, okay. My hope to win here, if I drop Mind Spike, then on the short rest, it's a 60-40 chance that it's a melee card. And if it's a melee card, then I can get off 1 attack. But I can't get both. And they're not grouped up, which means that I have to have 2 more turns. I have to have 2 more turns on Geminate is the only way that I can win. And so how can I get 2 more turns? If I lose 2 melee cards, and then I short rest, and it's the other melee card, then I have 3 ranged cards, and I have 2 turns, and I can win. But at that point, the only way that I win is if I outspeed the Strike Fiend, I move and I melee him and I kill him, and then I short rest, and then I kill the Snow Imp at range, and he did something like Strengthen on the previous turn. If I lose Mind Spike to damage, then it's an immediate 40% chance to short rest and lose. But if I short rest and it's a melee card, then I have 2 turns left. Look at that deck! Look at that deck! No, come on! The problem with Mind Spike bottom and top attack is that the Strike Fiend is 2 range away from me, and exactly 0 of my cards can hit something that's 2 range away. Oh yeah, you saw it. If I could just be standing in this hex up here and had light, I could Mind Spike both of them and they would take damage and die. I just have to short rest here. I cannot believe Drifter missed that attack. Show me melee. 60% chance for melee. It's a melee card. There's a chance. There's a chance. Okay, I still need the Shrike Fiend to not go faster than 36, which he has 3 cards that would beat me. And all of them would kill me. No. The game messing up Geminate's damage was in the second room, not the third one. Oh, but that guy survived with 1 health too, didn't he? That guy who undersped me at 10, he did survive with 1 health. All because of the stupid Hornbeetle Carapace. It could still miss. He is actually 25% chance to miss here. He's 25% chance to miss. Unfortunately, the snow impeals. But he doesn't miss. That is the cruelest, most unusual punishment of all time. Yeah, at least he missed once. I literally never got any benefit from playing Changeling's Boon. I never drew the Bless, and I never got to use the element. The only benefit I got was the form change. It's so sad. Oh. If Hornbeetle Carapace had just worked correctly in the second room, you're right. Maybe the Shrike Fiend will stub his toe. Maybe he'll stub his toe. He didn't stub his toe. Also, I don't have a turn left because even if I recover a card, it's 1 card in each form. 1 health left. Well, I guess it was fun. Dude, I had so many cards to lose from that position. I just trusted in Drifter's ability to attack for 2. I mean, I definitely did lose because of a bug. Drifter had to ditch a card because of a bug, and I lost a shield 2 tick. We could just continue and say that Drifter and Geminate are dead. Ugh. I mean, we won 7 levels in a row.
White Oak's insignia.
Was it 7? I think it was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we won 7 in a row. So the good luck had to come to an end. I mean, it is 100% true that I died because of a bug. Do we just run it back? Do we just go straight back to the scenario and try again? Ah, didn't get a medal for a heavy sword. Do I have a mining camp? I do have a mining camp. Run it back sounds good to me. Oh, I don't have any heavy swords available. Yeah, I don't think anybody will know if we just run it back. Would be really bad if we lose this one, like, a lot worse, though. And Jim did get that crit in room 1. Can I get anything good? I might as well grab a reinforced. Oh, no, because it adds -1s. $20 gold? Anything? Yeah. +1 damage. This gives me +1 damage. That's hilarious. Wow, like, I have a lot of resources all of a sudden. Alright, let's go. We luckily didn't level up either character, so we can just do the exact same thing. Dude, I cannot believe that I missed either 3 or 4 times. I also did get missed a few times, though. Like, they did miss me back to back on Drifter. But also one of them was like an attack for 2 from a Wind Demon, so who cares? Shirker would be possible in the second room with Retaliate, but not super likely. Mugger again.
Not with
I'm gonna have to do some testing later to figure out what causes that Hornbeetle carapace. Because, like, is it because I switched melee to ranged and then back to melee and then back to ranged? I mean, because I switched from melee to ranged immediately after playing it and it worked fine. Is it because I activated another persistent ability while in melee mode, and so it just assumed that all of my persistence pertained to melee mode at that point? Because it gave me the +1 damage like I was in melee mode. We're super unlikely to even have a tick of Hornbeetle carapace in the second room. So we'll just have to see. Well, we got the same card here. That's nice. I think Drifter took more damage, though. So that's a little scary. And then I want to move 1 forward and Hornbeetle. And it's going to be attack for 5, attack for 4, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, even if he gets a fast card, he just stays there. So I always get the attack off here. And then here I can boots, even if he's faster. It's giving me the same monster cards again. Okay, but Drifter gets better damage this time. And my Hornbeetle's +2. Good. That's more damage than last time. Okay. I kind of want to Stone Skin and attack for 5. Because I'm going to have shield for the second room. No, that's a mistake. That's a mistake, because I'm going to have plenty of time to heal up. I don't know, maybe not. And I have the leather armor. Maybe he'll miss? No? Okay, we blocked like 2 or 3 damage with the Stone Skin. And I'm not guaranteed to even be able to get off this attack. And so am I... am I Frenzy Potioning? Well, I can guaranteed underspeed him next turn. So we just see what he's doing. Because if it's a suffer card or this disadvantaged attack, I don't need to worry. We just use these. And we crit him again. Not quite. I guess I could have potentially not disarmed him and then he would have taken one to retaliate. But this is really good for Drifter. It's a low damage card, so we're not Frenzy Potioning. He will get retaliated on. And then now he dies to almost everything, and we got to save the Frenzy Potion. Very nice. I go fast here, and I want to... I really want to switch. I kill him with a 0. We'll go for it. Hopefully it's not 10. Because 10 and him drawing a 0 would kill me. But I guess I can just lose Changeling's Boon. I mean, that's what I did last time, and we never got a benefit from it. Yeah, just a melee attack for 2. Okay, cool. They're slow. The game has been very kind to me in both first rooms. Show me a 0. It's definitely very likely. Okay. We got Mugger. And then just reshape the guys. And heal and ticks. I think this went better. I'm going to be at 5 and 5 for ticks. That's pretty good. And then draining arrows when I open the door puts me up at 6 and 5. We long rest. Drop continuous health. And I missed out on not having reshaped the guys. If I had reshaped the guys, I would have won there. Because Jim would have been had more health going into this room. Locust Host is not necessary. And we'll set Scarab Flight. It did well. I can drop reshape the guys now. Or Selfless Offering. I don't need either of those once I'm in. And I guess I just... Unbreakable? Do I want to just go in now? No, because I want the Scarab Flight. I need the Scarab Flight for the safety. So I guess I'll just Unbreakable, because I don't know what else I would do. It means that I open the door with Shockwave instead of Draining Arrow, which is actually pretty decent. And then I can heal myself for 2. Oh yeah, I really like the second skin. I really like it on the Plague Herald. I use it on that class a lot. I don't remember exactly why, but I just remember that I did. Alright. We run in. We hit. Alright. That's a good card. Just Suffer 2 is fine. And then these guys won't get retaliated on. I think they do reach me, though, which is nice, because no scenario damage. Nice. +1. Very good. Unfortunately, no Hornbeetle Carapace charges here. It's fine. I'll get pulled in myself. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you would be running. Like, I don't hate Invisibility Cloak on Cragheart, but especially because you get it really early game. It seems like a perfectly good option to be running early. Okay, Drifter has taken so much damage here. When did that happen? I guess it was Suffer and I had shield 1. I do not love that. Move here, get a tick back, hit with Fortitude, hope to kill, hope they don't kill. Go fast here and disarm and hope it's not the 10. That's really bad. Well, it's not that bad. I only... Oh, no, I don't get hit at all by the Wind Demons. The Scenario gets hit, but I'm fine with that. And it also means he's going to be disarmed next turn. So this is not bad. And there's no wind, so they don't go invisible. Three damage into the Scenario is just not the end of the world. The Retaliate is annoying. The shield card hasn't gotten anything for me. But he's disarmed for next turn, which gives me so much safety. I really like that. And so now Drifter can go really fast this following turn and heal up. Wow, so close. Part of me wants to go up there, but that's dumb. Let's just, my initiative doesn't matter here at all. So let's just go at Drag Down and Changeling Spoon. And then here, I go fast. Maybe I just go fast and double heal myself. Beautiful. Multi-target out of Wind Demon is annoying. I'm just gonna heal myself up. They'll get retaliated on. Wait, but now Gem dies. I'm not above undoing that to throw one of those heals into Gem, I think. Because they definitely hit Gem. Where can they hit with no disadvantage? Here and, like, here? But this guy will hit Drifter first. So it's only one attack for 2. But it is one attack for 2 going to Gem. Okay, I'm just going to undo that last heal. And throw the heal 2 into Gem. Oh, I do have the leather armor. And I have the shield. I totally forgot about the shield. It's fine. Drifter got crit. Gem only took 1 damage. And then this guy should hit Drifter first. Oh, he just does it at the same time. That's annoying. But it was -2 miss anyway, so it's fine. He definitely should have done them like one at a time. Well, maybe not. And yeah, I just hit here. Now, Drifter still has boots, but I'm going to have to short rest. I'm going to have to short rest. This is not... It does mean that I get Fortitude back, and I can guarantee to underspeed the Shrike Fiend. It's not what we need from you, Gem. We need a crit. No. I could double disarm. Double disarm gives me a lot of safety. Even with the suffer cards, I can never die. And I could long rest. going to double disarm. The problem is that I just, like, don't kill here. And so do I long rest? Long rest guarantees my card, and it gives me 2 health. I have a lot of all of my ticks left. And I do have my boots available. So if I short rest, I just don't want to lose a random card. And we know that they're never killing here. Worst they can do is make me suffer too. And hopefully Gem is able to, I don't know, pull a +2 on this guy and kill him. Good draining pincers, but do I just Hornet Stinger both of them? The problem is that it can never kill the Strike Fiend. Let's do this with the sword and get a +1. Easy. Well, the new team was going pretty well. We got to this point with no deaths, and then we played through this level once. We found a bug halfway through where my Hornbeetle Carapace only gave me +1 damage instead of +2, and then the Strike Fiend that I just killed here survived with 1 health because of me doing 1 damage less than I should have. And that meant that the next turn he went at 10 speed and hit both of my characters for 5, and Drifter had to lose a card. And then I lost the scenario by 1 health. So, like, 2 times Strike Fiend survived on 1. So, other than that, the new team's done great. Alright. This one feels better. I had to burn Drag Down there, but I'm not against it. I burned Drag Down instead of Changeling's Boon this time, which is probably for the worse for me. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melee cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranged cards. So it doesn't matter which one I drop. But the only thing I'm seeing that I don't want is Changeling's Boon. 2 attacks for 2 is okay, but other stuff feels better. You can talk about him. I don't care that much about being unspoiled. I'm not going to like look at the classes and theory craft them myself at all until I play the game. But you can feel free to talk about abilities. That's not too big of a deal. I was thinking about that a little bit while I was at work today, and I'm really excited to see the new triangles. Because I very much do not like the 1.0 triangles. It's like, it's either you're putting in way too much work for way too little reward, or you just move to set light and dark and one-shot several things with vengeance. And it's like, you looked at a lot of the Gloomhaven 2 classes and they have some really funny stuff. I believe it. Alright, we move 3 switch and we attack and switch. The Elementalist. He's like pretty underpowered until level 6, and then he gets a card that one-shots 3 targets. And then at level 9, he gets like an attack 5, target everything in the room. But his deck is full of like 12 zeros. What is the... Well, I could never call it Silent Night. What does the new Scoundrels level 9 do? Because it was already pretty silly before. I don't know how much damage it did, but it was 2 speed, attack 3 or something, disarm all adjacents. That was pretty good. Alright, we can move 4, attack for 5. I'm pretty healthy here, so I'm feeling confident. We can go draining arrows, bloodletting to get the tick back. Although my ticks are healthy. You pay a monster to switch sides, so you have to spend your money for it? Finally, Scoundrel pays the tax it's deserved all this time. That's cool. Alright, move and heal is beautiful. That means I just walk in. I remember when I very first started playing Gloomhaven, I was like so upset because I think we had the version of the Scoundrel where Swift Bow was a move 4. And the person, my wife's friend who we were playing with, took the Boots of Striding so that she could turn Swift Bow into a move 6. Move 6 and loot all hexes you move through. And I was playing Spellweaver and like I got 0 money. And I was so butthurt about it that we house ruled that elites drop 2 gold tokens instead of 1. Oh, when it dries, it drops double money. I mean, hey, that's a pretty good way to summon. And you can actually get useful summons, unlike some classes. Okay, I should really focus on what I'm doing here, because I feel like I'm in a good spot, but... So I could burst out the Strike Fiend. I could go for some losses here, but I'm probably just going to play the Disarm. I do have Scarab Flight for a lot of shielding. Drifter looks healthy, but he really is not all that healthy. Like, if these guys get multi-target brittle, and there is Dark, which they could use, which would be really bad. That makes me want to target Snow Imp. So maybe I go at 23, move, give disarm, or give disadvantage, and disarm this guy. Meanwhile, Drifter, like, comes down here and hits this. No, Drifter comes down here and hits the Snow Imp. If they're attacking, Drifter hits the Snow Imp, Geminate disarms the Snow Imp. If they're not attacking, if they're doing, like, their Strengthen or something, then we go for the Strike Fiend. He's a normal, so he only has base attack 3 instead of 5. Nice. Also, though, he's just doing Suffer 2. Like, both my characters are fine with Suffering 2. So maybe I do still target... I have 5 Crushing Weights. I don't need a Crushing Weight back. I can just heal for 2. So do I want to kill this guy, but then be disadvantaged next turn? I do also have this Frenzy Potion. I could play the Vile... I could move here, play the Vile Assault Loss. Attack for 4 Poison, attack for 4 Wound, attack for 5 with Frenzy Potion. Because I have a lot of charges at this point. I could just do that right here, right now, and hit here and here. I have no idea what's best here. Tinker gets some fun stuff like Gravity Bomb and Death Ray. I was a little disappointed in the Death Ray before, the level 5 card. Also, one of Tinker's level 9s made you laugh out loud when you read it. Is it not Chimeric Formula? Most conservative play is move here, get 1 tick back, attack for 4, and try to kill. The most deadly thing that they have would be like a double target next turn. They won't have double target because there's no element. Did they change Chimeric Formula or is it the same? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Chimeric Formula in 1 was pretty crazy. You get to take a card from one of your allies' lost pile. I could move here and tickle everything with Draining Arrows. I think I'm going to play my loss. Yeah, looking at that stamina, let's do it. Go here. Hit. Show me a -1. Okay. Wait. Is this not showing my crushing weights correctly? Because this just moved up. I'm not going to Frenzy Potion here. Because I don't want to use all of my charges. It doesn't even show it here. But it's not showing my charges going down. And I started at 5, so I guess I'm just down to 1 now. That's really annoying. Poison Self. You use Alt to see charges? Oh, well. Can't right now. Okay, yeah. That is much better. Thank you. And I am definitely just at 1. I used to never like 1E Scoundrel. But after routing a speedrun with it and abusing the getting like double uses out of your doubling your next attack, that made me like it a lot more. Oh, I really don't want to drop No Remorse. I really want to use the loss for burst damage in the last room. Also, I just can't really get ticks back. So I guess if that's the case, I can lose it, because it would just make me lose ticks faster. And so I just Draining Arrows here, and I hit him with Deadly Shot. I would love to heal Gem, but... yeah, because if it's 10 speed card, it's bad for Gem. I do still have Scarab Flight, though, which gives me shield 2. And I have a card I can lose if I have to. So do I play Loss here? If I play a Loss, then I have 1, 2, 3 melee cards remaining. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range cards remaining. So I'd be 3 and 5. After resting, I'd be 3 and 4 or 2 and 5. So 3 and 4. That should be sufficient. Worst case is that I lose a card to damage here. My best way to prevent that is to just kill him. Should have played Bloodletting. Why didn't I play Bloodletting? Because then I could have hit him and got my charge right back. Can I just get out? No, he has move, and we know that it's going to resolve the attacks at the same time. If it didn't resolve the attacks at the same time, he would die to the Retaliate before he hits Gem. And then I wouldn't have to do an... oh, but I did Deadly Shot. Okay. We just hope we get the Deadly Shot. Oh, but... I guess I can Frenzy Potion if I miss the kill. But if this attack 1 at disadvantage kills him, 5 cards would not... that's 6, 7. So 5 and 12, but I would have to win a 5 and 12 twice. That does not feel very likely. I'm just going to go down to 1 charge. Oh, great. Do I go down to 0 charges with Frenzy Potion? That feels suicidal. But now Gem is going to have to lose a card. Oh, why does it not do this attack at the same time? Okay, that pisses me off. That earlier, with a multi-target ability, it did them at the same time, and this time it doesn't. I still have 2 charges of Scarab Flight somehow. Alright, Drifter. You pulled your miss there. I don't think we've crit yet in this scenario, so let's get one of those going. Do I drop Reshape the Guys, or do I play it right now? I think I play it right now to heal up. Selfless Offering is also pretty good between rooms, but I wanted to lose a ranged card so that I keep 3 melees. What's the point in keeping 3 melees, though? We just drop Hornet Stinger, and then anytime we're in melee form, the only thing we ever do is Reckless Jab, Draining Pincer. I think that's the play. It does mean, though, that I might find myself in a situation where I have to long rest in here. Selfless Offering to heal him. No. Reshape the Guys to get the Regenerate on myself first and move over. And then next turn, Selfless Offering to heal him. We're going to have to do a lot of non-crushing weight boosted attacks. It's definitely closest first. It's just that last time it did both attacks at the same time. Like, a Wind Demon moved in, it moved closer to hit both at the same time, and the Wind Demon was going to die to the Retaliate, but still got to do both attacks. And this time, the Strike Fiend didn't get to do both attacks. So I just don't understand why the inconsistency. No, yeah, they were both multi-target attacks. It was the it was this card. Attack 2, target 2, range 3. And for the Strike Fiend, it was this card. Attack 2, target 3, range 3. So I just don't understand why it would resolve the attacks simultaneously once and at a different time the next time. I kind of want to go in and attack. Because if I heal, then I can't form change and I lose a turn of stamina. The scenario is healthy. This is like the same position I was in last time, though. And I ended up losing. But I think we just go. I have the Scarab Shield. Okay, it's attack again out of these guys, but they don't reach. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. They don't reach. This guy's doing just a whole lot of nothing. He would pull me in first, though, so I just make sure not to back out. And so I'm cool to be here and just pull him into me. That way he doesn't pull me out. And somehow we ended up in like almost the exact same position as last time. But I'm going to run Jim out instead of running Jim in. You think the card has formation art, it does the attacks simultaneously. Yeah, I don't know. How much damage did the scenario take? It took a lot. Yeah, it took a +2. Alright, Drifter, you are losing. I want to keep the move 4. I want to keep the move 3, get a tick back. Do I activate Fortitude, get a tick whenever I kill? I think we drop the 14. We don't necessarily need to underspeed things here. And then I'm just disarming and moving away. Could be bad if they get to 37, but... I think I just move 3 and I throw ranged damage with Deadly Shot. Because I don't want a Crushing Weight until I have Draining Arrows to move in and get a tick. Okay, good. They're slower than me. There's also going to be an element on the board if they get multi-target in the future. But for now, that's not an issue. Do I reach a Snow Imp? I don't think so. Yeah, not quite. Ooh, nice attack for 1 this time. And then here, yeah, we just prevent this guy from doing anything. Did I... I'm just going to prevent this wound. I'm not sure if I have my amulet or not. Oh, come on. Kill would have been so nice. Oh, I do have my amulet. That's fine. So I could move in to tank Poison Brittle, or I move out to give it to Drifter. I probably want to be long resting, so I'm going to give it to Drifter. Drifter does have a reinforced shield. So I will accept the poison and block the brittle. Oh, that's a Firefly Swarm. And I'm in range mode. And I have Firefly Swarm. Okay, it's no longer a Firefly Swarm. That's a Mind Spike. Do I have the time to long rest? Draining Arrows get a tick back. Bloodletting get a tick back. Unfortunately, they won't retaliate on me, but... well, there's an element now, so it's possible that they multi-target, so I short rest. I'm in ranged form, so it's okay if it's a melee card. Firefly Swarm is okay. I could have gotten 2 nice attacks off, but it's not necessary. Now I can go fast kill, and then I can move in and hit this Snow Imp, and that's really, 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 really good. It's really, really, really good. Kills? Okay. And then I don't reach, do I? No. If only. Alright, I think we got it. Yeah, that's a good trade. I didn't even notice. Alright. Let's pick up this kill. Easy. Oh. I guess I am poison brittled, and he is hitting extra hard. Yeah, that's a that's a kill. 1, 2, 3. I don't even reach him with move 3. But I have a frenzy potion, so I short rest. That's fine. Nice. Ah, 2 ticks on their final thing. If only I had played 2 more. Alright. Well, the loss was definitely due to a bug. Like 100%. We would have won for sure if that Hornbeetle Carapace had done 1 more damage. Because 1 more card, I literally needed 1 more damage in the end. At the end of Deadpool 4, they should have him go back in time and shoot the guy who's about to design Strike Fiends. You know, don't even need to, like, shoot the guy. All they need to do is switch the 10 into the 90. So that if they go really fast, all they do is move and hit a single target. And if they go really slow, then they get to move and hit range targets. And also maybe not make them immune to poison and have like 40 health at most level. Oh, I messed up the loot because I was supposed to get the most loot on Drifter and I just didn't even think about it. I now have 8 loot tokens. We don't have the Into the Forest achievement though to go play Sacred Soil. We didn't get any herbs. How much loot did... Okay, Gem got way more loot than Drifter. Yeah, it's because of that loot 1 heal, loot 1 regenerate self card. 5 versus 2, so it wasn't even close. Also, only 2 items used? That's fine. We made it across the bridge. That's very true.
Feather and flesh coat the ivory bridge.
He doesn't quite
but the fiend...
think through the best game balance way to get rid of him. Just gets rid of him. All right. I guess Gem's close to retiring, so we'll give Drifter the bird. Because we're probably just selling it. Like Curse and Muddle on one hit is just kind of whatever. And Lucky Dice we'll give to Drifter as well. Oh, I should have given him to Gem. Gem has like some really cool stuff for Lucky Dice with the Crit Brittle Self. Let's level up. Fierce Barrage or Dual Bow. I really am surprised at how much I am finding myself not playing Shockwave. It just hasn't really sounded very good to me in any of the scenarios I'm playing. And like Fierce Barrage only sounds good if you're pairing it with the Shockwave so that you get attack 4, suffer 2, suffer 2. If I want to go ranged eventually, then I have to take Fierce Barrage. And I think you want Dual Bow too if you're going ranged. I think. But I guess that means that no matter, we're just taking Fierce Barrage here, because I can't see myself playing that Dual Bow ability. Unless maybe I had some 0 get a tick backs. And let's get out some -1s. Because it was scary looking at that deck. Halfway through the scenario. There's so many +1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 +1s. And we're going to add another one too. It's fine. We need to level up the Craftsman and get some armor. Do I have... what? I'm just wearing a traveling cloak. Okay, I could have had this chain armor instead of the traveling cloak, and it's like purely an upgrade in like every way imaginable. So I definitely should have had that for that level. But that's fine. We can put on another item. I think I want the stone skin. Lucky Dice is potentially fun, but I feel like you need another item to make it better. We'll toss the Dead Raven. Maybe we toss the Lucky Dice too. Because it's not really Drifter's item, I don't think. But this does mean that I can go pick up an Algox Warhammer. To just add stun to 1 attack. And take that over the reinforced shield. Or I could add wound to an attack. Or I could add a small AoE. I think I like the thought of the Warhammer, but then maybe I want to bring Destructive Fury, the 19 initiative cone attack. And then Drifter, like with Boots of Speed, Drifter can go really fast and get a nice big AoE. Yeah, Helm doesn't help me. What is Drifter's retirement goal? Oh, herbs. Loot herbs. So that could happen at any point in time, or it could just not happen for a very long time. Tranquil shoes aren't that bad on Jim. How much do they sell for? Because I think they might sell for a lot. They sell for 20. I feel like there might be some other stuff that I would rather have for that 20 gold. Because I like dancing slippers. Let's see, what do we have? Do we have full build? All my slots are filled, but could get... Yeah, there's not much we could get. I should have just taken the lucky dice on Gem. Alright, level 3 card. Dragonfly Surge or Mandible Storm. My other gym took Dragonfly Surge and wasn't really getting any use out of it, so maybe we Mandible Storm. This doesn't say it correctly, but this muddles yourself. But it's a really good attack. Multi-target attack 3 immobilize. I'm going to take that. And then... do we just take out this other -1? Feels so underwhelming. I kind of like add 2 +1 shove 3s. Let's do that. We add 2 more +1s to the deck. It just makes it more likely that we're not going to miss. And that we'll get something at least slightly useful. Because this element to element is just not very good. And we can get another potion for Gem. We need to figure out where we're going, what we're doing. Glowing Catacombs is a relatively hard level. Oozes, Living Spirits, Living Dooms, and Ice Wraiths. Crystal Enclosure. I have the sled now. We could go here. It does have Arrowvine, which I would like. I would also like Flame Fruit. I want Flame Fruit and Axe Nut, which I think is Upper Spire. Both of those are in the Upper Spire. I don't know if the Upper Spire is even possible, though. The Realm of Endless Frost has Flame Fruit. We could go there. Oh, there are a lot of levels available. Maybe we should try to tackle the Realm of Endless Frost. What party would we put together for that? For the Realm of Endless Frost. We can look at the scenario on here. I think the most important thing is going to be not letting the difficulty go up. So if we bring either Drifter or Geminate, then we have to also bring a level 1 and then a level 2 so that we have an average party level of 2. This first room is kind of whatever, right? We don't care that much. If we 2-man it, it's just 4 normals. 3-man, it's 4 normals and 1 elite. And 4-man, it's 2 elites and 4 normals. No matter what, that doesn't sound too bad. I think I'm going to 2-man this level, though. Because in the second room... you have to destroy this altar. And yeah, the glowing orb hit points are multiplied by your player count. But whenever it suffers damage, everybody suffers too. And so... if we're playing monster level 4, then that's 6 health per character, so we'd have to do 24 damage to it, but that means that we're going to have to hit it like 5 to 6 times, which means that all of my characters suffer 10 to 12 damage. Whereas if we only play 2-player, it only has 12 health, and we can kill it in like 2 or 3 hits. So we're going 2-man. If we're going 2-man, we need a 2-man that can deal with the boss. You just ran Banner, Blinkblade, and Bone Shaper and really enjoyed it. You just retired Blink for a Snowflake. I love Snowflake. It's so good. Is the Meteor good at XP gain at level 1? I don't know. A player in your group might be gaining their XP incorrectly after they out XP gained the trap 2 scenarios in a row. They nearly hit at level 2 in 2 scenarios. Yeah, I'm we can look at Meteor cards and just see. Experience wasn't really ever something I was prioritizing. This Cloud of Ash was not something that I ever played. I don't think that either of these cards are that good. Eruption is really good. So I especially early, I always play Eruption, so that's 2 free XP. This Flowing Fire, I almost always get the XP out of it. Igneous Path, you can get up to 4 XP. So yeah, that right there is like pretty easy 8 XP in a scenario just between those 3 cards. Lava Bomb you're using to set up Flowing Fire. Liquid Stone is another really easy potential couple XP in a scenario. Under Pressure and Melted Armor. Yeah, I think Meteor prints XP. Because almost every single card I see that I liked playing, Under Pressure, Melted Armor, the bottom of Liquid Stone, the top of Flowing Fire, they all give XP, and then you have 2 really, really good potential 4 XP and 2 XP losses. Okay, so if we do a level 3 character, then we need a level 1, or we go out at it with 2 level 2s. Deathknocker is not good because the scenario doesn't teleport the shadows the way it's supposed to. Snowflake seems okay. Well, not really. Snowflake doesn't seem that good. Because I would have to like stack up a snowball. Maybe the other player wasn't gaining XP efficiently. Possibly. Blinkblade is good. Blinkblade can bring Overdrive to ignore Retaliate on the boss. But I can't play Blinkblade with a level 3. It could be Blinkblade Deathwalker. Deathwalker would be a liability in the first room. But then they would do pretty well together after that. I don't have winged shoes on Blinkblade. Yeah. I have the gold for it, though. Hold on. Oh, but I can't buy them, can I? Because I would need the traveling merchant to come by. Oh, he comes by in a week. We could just go to a level real quick and then come back to buy the winged shoes. Otherwise, I don't see Banner Spear doing well in this level. It's really long. I think we just go Blinkblade Deathwalker. Blinkblade really needs Overdrive, because with this bottom, we can ignore the Retaliate on the boss. Oh, that's not even that good. How much health is the boss going to have? The boss is going to have 48 health. That's actually so much more than I thought it was going to be. That's not good. 48 HP is, like, really not good. Because Blinkblade is not getting out 48 damage. And then we're at the whims of whatever card he makes us recover. And we tried the level in the previous playthrough with Deathwalker. And she's just really bad in the first 2 rooms. But if I can just get the shadows onto him in Wave of Anguish, then she's solid. What if we just fight front to back? Is there... if it weren't for the stupid orb in room 2, I would say we could go Bone Shaper. But the orb in room 2 is just going to dominate Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper could Life and Death and then play... If we go Drifter, Bone Shaper, we play Decaying Will, and then our summons ignore the Retaliate. We can strengthen the Drifter before he goes to hit the orb. And maybe the Drifter can kill the orb in just 2 hits. We can play Life and Death so that we don't die to the orb. But then we have to get through all of the boxes in the 3rd room. Anytime you're thinking that Bone Shaper is the right answer, that means you're doing something wrong. It does feel like Bone Shaper would do better than Banner Spear, though. Maybe the answer is Blink Blade Snowflake? Hold. Snowflake has birds in a Tempest. So what if we 3-man Snowflake, Drifter, Deathwalker, Bone Shaper? We have a perk to spend. We want to take like a heal ward ally. It's really good. Also the heal strengthen ally is really good. But we have birds in a Tempest, which we could use to help the summons get through. They would have to be granted moves. Maybe we just use it to get Bone Shaper through. Because a move 6 jump is pretty good. I feel like I'm liking the idea of this party. But going 3-man is going to increase the boss health by 24, I think. Increasing the boss health by 24 is a lot. Ideally, I'm hoping that I can just get summons on top of him and summons ignore the retaliate. But that also just sounds like wishful thinking. You wish there was a Haven variant where scenario levels scaled automatically regardless of character level. That would highly XP gain, highlight XP gain just beyond just wanting to level up for the fun of it. Yeah, I mean, I always love leveling up. Picking new cards is so fun. Highly incentivized. Okay. So are you just saying that there were like more monster levels than just the monster level 7? Or are you just saying where like the campaign always gets harder? Like certain levels are always at, once you're getting to the end of the campaign, you're always going to be facing monster level 6, monster level 7 monsters, so you better have level 7 or level 8 characters. I really want to try this with Bone Shaper, but it's sounding really dumb the more I think about it. Because, like, is Bone Shaper contributing 24 damage into the boss? I don't really think so. The only thing that Bone Shaper has going for it is this Decaying Will. Your summons don't trigger Retaliate. You mean the campaign steadily gets harder regardless of what your characters do, so you have to keep both levels or get left behind. Yeah. I could definitely see that. Like, there's a tiny bit of that built in, because a lot of the, like, end of quest scenarios are really hard. Like, Scenario 27, Depths of Delirium, and Scenario 41, Unfettered Shard. Both of those are, like, at the end of quest lines, and they're really difficult. And, like, the Lurker boss is really difficult, and 2 of the Algox bosses are really difficult. The, like, War of the Spire levels are really difficult, and those, like, feel like a climactic part of the story. So, like, there's a little bit of that built in, but I definitely see what you're talking about. I just don't think Bone Shaper can go, but then that means Drifter can't go, which is fine. I don't need Drifter. And so am I going to try Snowflake Blinkblade? The benefits of Snowflake Blinkblade is that they can get through the 3rd room really quickly. It's just that Snowflake is really not offering up all that much damage. Unless we can get the boss over to the traps, which actually wouldn't be that hard. Just like a crosswinds, pull him forward, run around him, and lifting gust. Let's try this. We need to make sure we bring Overdrive. Instead of Power Leak? I like both of these characters. There's no way they let me down, right? Do we have potions? No potion on Blinkblade. Yes, potion on Snowflake. We could potentially craft something. We need... No, we have a hand item. We don't have any helmet. Or boots. It's an easy thing to change in the board game. Yeah. It would be really nice, because, like, it's kind of weird that you could just make a whole bunch of new characters and then go play the finale, and the finale would be at, like, monster level 4 or something, or, like, monster level 3. Like, it would make sense that the final scenario of the game should be super high level. Looking at helmets. I mean, I guess a crude helmet is better than nothing. And we're looking at boots. Dancing slippers are good. Dancing slippers are really good because there are living bones here. And you can dancing slipper away from living bones. And then I still have a metal, so I'll just take a crude helmet. There's a chance that it prevents some damage. And then here, we needed a potion, right? Was the only thing we were missing. No boots on Blinkblade, but no hide, so we can't get one. Potions, we have Corpse Cap Snow Thistle, end of list. Which is a poison flask. I mean, at least Blinkblade's one of the better classes to get it. Let's go and not lose this level. Oh yeah, I don't know anything about modding at all. Oh, this is horrible. Both of these are really bad. I never remember which one's the right one. One of them is like Be Wounded, and the other one is Be Wounded and discard cards. It's a summer. It's one of the early Summer Road events. One character returns one potion. Okay, so we'll do option A. And we'll just lose that poison flask that we just made. Okay. I put Birds in a Tempest on, right? Yes, I did. Do we need anything else coming out of Snowflake? I don't think so. I feel like for the most part, my cards are going to be good. I might want this move 2 jump. Yeah, I've got move 3 jump. Yeah, move 3 jump will be enough. Just make sure to save it. Alright. Never collect from end of turn looting. Never do a basic action. Kill an elite. Kill an enemy with 3 or more elements. No attacks in the first 3 rounds. Occupy a door. Not feeling good about either of those. And this can be a very tricky level. But first room, we just have to fight things. There are hazards that Snowflake can use automatically, which are really nice. I probably still just go late on turn 1 and throw another hazard down. And so Blinkblade will focus on the living spirits and Snowflake the frost demons. And they should do quite well, I think. We'll see exactly how they're positioned, because I might want to just start with a lifting gust, push away and immobilize. Meanwhile, Blinkblade. I mean, I could just blurry jab and then turn 2 Sand in the Hourglass. Oh, we have to discard cards. We have to discard cards and start muddled. Probably don't need Enticing Breeze. I don't need Birds in a Tempest. The only thing is that it underspeeds 18, which is kind of nice. I probably won't drive recharge. And I probably won't overdrive. These living spirits are squishy. Alright, so we go late, slow. And we just move in. Saving kinetic transfer is nice with the push. Twin Strike bottom just like dominates a living spirit. So maybe I just experimental adjustment. I've got like so many tools that just kill the living spirit. Sand in the Hourglass just kills one. Reckless Augmentation just kills one. Blurry Jab Twin Strike just kills one. So we don't need to be super picky. Put my characters apart just in case they get their multi-target card. And then I think I'm just going to place a hazard. And I go after 65, which is the Stun with Ice card. And then I can just potentially push into it. Okay. That's fine. Living Spirits won't reach. Frost Demons aren't attacking. They do move a lot. Do not need to use my chest to push them away. We just put a hazard right here. And then I think I go for this guy. No, because the living spirits haven't gone yet. So I'll just push this guy. And then here, the living spirits haven't gone yet. Let's see. They're going to move 2. So like 1, 2, and then range 2. So I really can't get much closer. But right here should be fine. And then now, Blurry Jab Twin Strike kills. 1, 2, 3, add Pierce, attack with Wound. And then, yeah, that's fine. Then Snowflake, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could push this guy for 4. I could pull this guy and push him, and he would die to a +1. I definitely don't just straight up kill anything here, but that's not that big of a deal. I think I pull this guy and then push him. I wish I had Enticing Breeze, actually. Would be my bottom of choice here, but... Pull this guy, push him, move myself over here so that this guy will come here, and I can move to push him with Chilling Impact the following turn. This is fine. Hope we get a +1. I can underspeed that. No, I don't have boots? Oh, I don't have boots of speed here. Okay, I mean, at least they didn't do any damage. So, it's fine. Is this the... This is the stun with ice card, but they don't have ice. We'll Spyglass this. And it kills. And then pull this guy. And push him real far, and I think I'll immobilize so that we don't have to worry about him. I did get the plus damage that I could have killed him with. Oh no. Okay, so now I just move up and push with Chilling Impact, and I just want to underspeed them. And that's fine. This guy will suffer quite a bit. Blink Blade. Blink Blade could. Yeah. So I'm going to push this guy here, and he'll suffer 8. And then Blink Blade goes here, and they all suffer 1 from Kinetic Transfer. And then Blink Blade goes invisible, and they all suffer from Experimental Adjustment. And then this guy has 1 health, and the Living Spirit's alive. And they would both hit Snowflake, so maybe I just Reckless Augmentation. Maybe I just stand in the Hourglass and I just kill the Living Spirit. Oh, but then this guy's still alive. I'm fine with this. Good, good, good. So Snowflake's just going to take a hit for 3. Oh no, move 2, he will reach. I could use my chest to kill him. Also, oh, I don't know why I was thinking he would suffer 8. That's fine, though. We're fine here. Move here. They suffer. Go invisible. They suffer. Alright. That's big damage. Oh, but I have Dancing Slippers. Okay, I was thinking I was going to use my chest piece to push him away, but now that I have Dancing Slippers, I don't need that at all. I just need to underspeed him here. Oh, but I don't have any pushes. Dang it. Alright, I mean, I just don't have options, really. Okay, he's hitting hard. The Living Spirit is hitting, but Blink Blade underspeeds. So... They look a little goofy, yeah. In game, they look totally fine, but when you see, like, the little portrait, the face is, that's not how I would describe Living Spirit. It looks more like a mummy. Maybe not mummy, but zombie. I could run up and hit this guy for 2, but that doesn't feel very good. I'm not wasting Blinding Vortex. So, I'm just going to move here. And maybe I just use my chest piece. I need him to come to this hex. Oh, okay, so Blink Blade can... So Blink Blade attacks here and would need a 0 to kill, or attacks here. Then both of my characters are resting this next turn. But Living Spirits don't hit that hard. I think I'm just going to use my chest piece. Good. Good 0. Hopefully this guy goes to the top hex and not the bottom. It's ranged attack. I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. I just threw away the whole thing. The level is like totally lost now. Oh, why do you target Blink Blade? God. This is way too hard of a level to be losing a card like that. I mean, it's like all stamina based. Well, I guess now it's all RNG based. All right. Enticing Breeze can go. I have a hard time imagining myself playing it later. Man, not having that snowball heal is painful. You know, Enticing Breeze would kill this guy right now. Just crosswinds. That'll kill him, and I don't need it coming up. And then I long rested fast. Wait, no, I have 2 tokens. Okay, I don't know what I was looking at. He's guaranteed dead, so Blinkblade can just do whatever. I think I'll just pick up the loot. Dang it. Alright, but right here works. He doesn't immobilize anybody. Mirrored Knife. Geminate says, yes, please. Oh. I wanted to play this move and heal. Okay, I can still play move and heal. Because I play... What? I play Crosswinds. That's what I wanted to play, opening the door. Oh my gosh. I'm playing so badly. I was just thinking Crosswinds bottom, not the top. Yeah, it should really give you a pop-up when you click long rest on Blinkblade. Like, do you want to long rest fast or slow? I don't know why I thought I messed it up, but I definitely thought I had. What's really unfortunate here is I was thinking Blinkblade, or Snowflake strengthens Blinkblade, then Snowflake opens the door the following turn with Blinding Vortex, and commands Blinkblade to do a move to strengthened attack for 3 with Crosswinds. And then Blinkblade would get strengthened attack for 3, strengthened attack for 2, strengthened attack for 3 into the altar. But now, I don't have that commanded ability, which means that I just lose. Because I can't destroy this altar. I don't even have a card to attack it with Snowflake. I can attack it for 1, and that's not worth doing. I need a way to move Blinkblade so that Blinkblade can stand in the Hourglass bottom and play 2 time tokens. I guess technically Twin Strike top could do that. And then I could get strengthened attack for 3, strengthened attack for 5 off. But I don't have any top way to move him without Crosswinds. or I just undo back and get Crosswinds back. Because, like, that card solves literally all of my problems. I think we lose it here in this next room. I have a stamina potion. Okay, I have a stamina potion. Fixes everything. I even get an extra turn of stamina out of it. Okay. I only get the extra turn of stamina because I lost a card, but... So now we can just go fast. Just default move 2 at the bottom, and Crosswinds with the top. And then I twin strike with Sand in the Hourglass. So we move with White Winds. This will teleport everyone into the room.
The creatures, the main door to this structure opens with a rumble. Oh my god. You realize you
and we're at least decently healthy. This guy's standing still. That's really generous. And then we move Blinkblade forward. Blinkblade gets a strengthened attack for 3. Nice start. We suffer 2. He suffers 2. Blinkblade gets a strengthened attack for 2. Wow. What pulls? Blinkblade gets a strengthened attack for 3. Totally fine. Blinkblade heals both characters with Sand in the Hourglass. Plays an additional card. Is still strengthened. And kills this guy. And I was worried about this room over nothing. Lucky stamina potion. We're still not back in though. It's definitely lost. I really wish that I had Snowball to get a regenerate off. I mean, I have to long rest here, right? Yeah, you just have to long rest. Snowflake not having very much move here is pretty scary. Because there is an elite that does... an elite Living Bones. But maybe I Cloak of Warding on him. We need Overdrive. We probably want Drive Recharge. We probably want Sand in the Hourglass. We probably want Kinetic Transfer. We probably want Twin Strike. We probably want Cascading Reaction. We definitely want Invisibility. I think I drop Reckless. Because the self-damage on it can add up quickly. I long rest, and I'm just going slow here, so let's just heal. And that got me back up to full. I think we dropped Blizzard. Okay, so I need Snowflake to get in closer before she moved 3 jumps. Yeah, Snowflake has to get closer before she moved 3 jumps. And then... Or she just move 8 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I don't know. I kind of want to just move 8 jump and then just hope that I get the card back. For now, we Birds in a Tempest. And, and Crosswinds. And then here I will Flurry Jab and Twin Strike. Open the door. Is he standing still? He is standing still.
It looks like that nasty old frost has gotten into the doors again.
Alright. This is not bad. Living Bones is standing still. Living Spirit is hitting low. Oh, there's only one. There's only one. So now we give Blinkblade jump and improve its move. Oh, Blinkblade doesn't reach. Unless he steps on the trap, but I'm not doing that. I shouldn't really have done that attack. There was no reason to. Because... well, yeah. One, he heals it off. But now I could go all the way across, but I think my better play is to go here and target this guy. I'll Spyglass it, just to guarantee the kill. Okay. -1 would have killed, so he would have been fine. Now I jump over with Blinding Vortex, and I don't ever have to worry about this guy. And Blinkblade just fights his way through. And we just ignore that guy for all time. We get to ward Blinkblade with our new perk. And get 2 metal. We're just attacking this thing, right? I'll grab Regenerate just in case I get missed on a Brittle. And then I guess I just lift and gust and attack this thing. Oh, I have move 2 jump. But move 2 jump doesn't get me anything. I should have gone fast on Blinkblade, because Blinkblade could have killed it and Snowflake could have moved forward. Please destroy. We're just going to long rest so I can heavy sword. And then there's a trap right here. And hopefully Snowflake's going to be able to use these 2 traps to our advantage. Because if we can get the boss over here, that's real good. I need to rest both characters before going in. I will go ahead and place a hazard here, because if I am getting the boss over here, then a hazard's really good. This room in 2-player is just going to be 1 normal Frost Demon? Yes, it is just 1 normal Frost Demon. That's really good. Maybe we get that guy into a trap. Okay, we need Overdrive to ignore the Retaliate. Maybe we want to Drive Recharge before we go in. Twin Strike on an Overdrive allows us to hit the boss multiple times. Experimental Adjustment lets us go invisible. But invisible only does 1 damage. He's a cheerleader. He'll stand over there and give himself some shields while we... Okay, I can't open the door here. So I'm just going to Drive Recharge. And, Sand in the Hourglass. Ah, so I doubled up on that ward, unfortunately. Alright, now Snowflake is ready to go. Crosswinds is pretty good. Frigid Growth, I think, it is going to do some damage to the boss. Whiteout is heal, which is really good. Birds in a Tempest is just not necessary. at this point. Okay, so where exactly is this guy? So Blinkblade could go... Blinkblade could move in and push him towards into the door with kinetic transfer. And then Snowflake could, like, pull him one and push him here. That's not super amazing. Maybe I push him a little bit less. I like that. So we'll Blurry Jab, kinetic transfer, get in position to push. And then here, I want big move and lifting gust. I have no idea if we are in or not. Blurry Jab top also wouldn't be that bad into the Frost Demon, but I was planning this. Show me recover a card. That is recover a card.
The demon's live.
That is recover a card. It does mean that he will get an elite Snow Imp. Or maybe it's always normal in this difficulty. Frost Demon is hitting, so I'm thinking I push him for 2. Oh, dang, it doesn't work. Oh, wait, but I played move 3 jump. No, the boss can be poisoned. We'll just get plus damage. We did not get plus damage. All right, 1 enemy down. Now recover a lost card. Snowball? And play Snowball bottom? Maybe not. Yeah, I'm very happy with moving that Frost Demon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes in a single turn. And just killing him. Yeah, we also got best possible boss start. I kind of like... Okay. I go fast, I grant movement in with Crosswinds, then Blinkblade does Overdrive and Cascading Reaction. Oh, we got recover a card again. Oh, the RNG is on my side. Oh, bless into the Snow Imp. It's fine. It's fine. It's going well. There not being a Snow Imp there is like really, really good. Overdrive. He is muddled, and now he doesn't retaliate on me. And we miss. And we crit. No. So sad that I drew that bless. Oh, wow. I did not realize I had this many cards lost. I guess I did just play a loss and I played Drive Recharge. I don't really want a Cascading Reaction again, I don't think. He's about to heal himself. Okay, I can't poison him again. Maybe I should have done Cascading, because then I could have killed the Snow Imp. Am I... I should have Crosswinds to pull him. And now I don't have Lifting Gust either. I could just short rest here. I'm gonna go late, move in, heal, and place a hazard. Because maybe I can just get like a line of hazards back here and just make him suffer like 9 damage at a time. And then maybe I hit the snow and put the attack for 3. Okay, I'm going to be brittled. Well, the brittle will be gone. Ooh, okay, wounds into the boss. Let's get a +1. Back-to-back crits into Snow Imps. Does resting only when you have 1 or 0 cards maximize your stamina? Yeah. But sometimes it makes sense to short rest or long rest early, like to match up your characters so they're at the same place at the same time. Or if you just really need a certain card in a specific situation. And here I'm going to short rest so that he doesn't get his lose a card. I'm going to short rest both, because if he gets his lose a card thing, then it's really bad. Alright, I can overdrive again, and so I'll just double hit with overdrive. And then here I can frigid growth again, and I'll push with it. Okay. Still no lose a card cards. I've just done like no damage to him though, because he has healed up some of the damage, and even if I don't have any way of poisoning him to get rid of the healing that he does get. I guess my damage is increasing though as I add more hazards. My potential damage is increasing, because this is 6. That's pretty good. And then now this next turn, I pull him and push him and he suffers 9. Oh, hey, there's that crit helm. We're both brittled, but it's just lifting gust crosswinds. He'll suffer 9. That's pretty good. And I go fast and I heal both of us. Okay. Oh, we recover again. It does mean that he's going to heal up quite a bit of health, though. Oh, I could have stepped back 1. I'm going to undo that and step back 1 so I don't take the retaliate. I undid it before I pulled the attack, so. Because I think it's retaliate range 3. Whoa. It won't let me inspect him? It will not. Yeah, wounds generally... I mean, it gets a lot more value. When it's going to take you, like, 3 or 4 turns to kill something, no matter what, wound is a lot better. I got so lucky here. Him only getting the card where I recover lost cards. So good. Give back cascading reaction. He heals, but I don't even mind. There's like no point in me playing these cards. I think I'm just gonna long rest. Nothing can hit us here. Oh, getting back that card means that I could kinetic transfer him if I can pull him, but I can't pull him. I kind of want to just long rest both. It gets me my poison dagger back, and it gets me the ability to place another hazard, and then I just like kill him in a single turn. If Blinkblade loses 2 cards from discard, I'm not worried. Recover a card again. Yeah, I mean, this is my third time fighting him now, and both of the other 2 times, I was constantly losing cards every single turn. So, I just got really lucky here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love pushing and pulling. When you say you can't wait for more content, is that one character in particular you're thinking of? Alright. Crosswinds, Frigid Growth, Short Rest, and Blinkblade just needs to do 3 damage here. So Reckless. He can't recover a card again. Oh, wait. Did it pull him this way? Wait. How much damage did he take from that? Excuse me, sir. You were supposed to take 9 damage. Oh, no, I'm dumb. Okay. The game did it right. Oh, just more scenarios. You finished the beta. And the early access. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, they should be adding, I think, like 30 scenarios every 3 months, hopefully. I liked shards, but it felt just a little one-note-ish. Alright, he's dead. Even after completely screwing up the first room, we managed to make it work. And I guess this was the right combo to play. These characters performed really well in this level. I did also get very lucky, though. What? Oh, I was thinking I was slow, but I guess I'm fast. Whew, GG. We have to get some of the lurker line, because they gave us like half of the unfettered line and like about half of the Algox line. Maybe like, well, if you count the intro, then half. If you don't count the intro, then like a third of the Algox line. None of the lurker line. And Fish King would make a lot of sense. I was kind of thinking they might want to completely finish off the Algox story, because they already have the characters in the game. Like, it's weird that you can start a file, but you can't get both Snowflake and Fist in it. Yeah, I was, anytime I was alt-tabbing, I was actually just doing RNG manipulation to always recover cards. So this level's really easy if you just recover a lost card 4 turns in a row. It does mean, though, that he heals a ton. Yeah, I think they said in the MQ live stream that Meteor and Trap are planned as the next release. I just hope that that they have some work done towards some of the other characters. I don't know. It sounded in that live stream like they didn't know which characters would be coming next, which makes me wonder, like, it's got to be one of 2 things. They either like hadn't really started on any of the characters yet, which is why it's going to take 3 months, or they've started on like several of them, and maybe there's a possibility we get like 4 characters in the end of October patch. Because it would be really cool if we got, like, Kelp, Coral, Meteor Trap, the Fish King storyline, and, like, the first half of the Lurker storyline, and maybe finish off the rest of the Algox line. They would have all or most started. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, because a bunch of different people would be working on different things, right? Because, like, you would have the art people doing the art. And so the art can be started before any of the programming for the cards has been started at all. All right. That's 2 levels down. I'm probably going to go to sleep now. I'm taking my kids to the water park in the morning. And that's like 7 hours away. So 7 hours of sleep sounds good to me. And I stressed enough going through the bridge in the Realm of Endless Frost. The game's so much easier on 2-player most of the time. I can get these winged shoes now. Not having winged shoes makes Blinkblade feel kind of naked. And then no gold on Snowflake, but that's fine.
Regardless of season,
We'll take a morale, and we get a level 3 card, and it's definitely Cold Snap. I mean, we've seen what we can do with 1 hazard at a time, and now we can make 2. Oh, well, my wife's going with me. We, my wife and her sister and her mom are all going. But I mean, the kids are the exciting part because they just have so much fun. We got season passes for it this year, so this is like our 6th time going. But it will definitely be fun. I will be burned by the time I'm back tomorrow. We get Cold Snap. I hadn't internalized just how good the range on Frigid Growth was, because like early level Snowflake has been impressing me a lot more than I expected it to, and it's really just that Frigid Growth has done a lot better than I remembered. Because when I think of Snowflake and making hazards, I think of Cold Snap. That's the card that I think of, and I remember finding myself struggling to ever play Frigid Growth once I had Cold Snap. But the range on it has been really nice. The strengthen has been good. Good night, hero. Anyway, I don't know where we're going tomorrow. Let me pick a level to think about. Glowing Catacombs, Crystal Enclosure. Those are good places. The elevator. I want to tackle this Upper Spire, but I don't know who to do it with. Upper Spire is a really hard level. But we'll figure that out tomorrow. Good night, everybody.